2011 Australian Rotax National Go-Karting Championships will be hosted by the Geelong Karting Club over this weekend. This event is the biggest race meeting on the Rotax calendar, and competitors from all over Australia will travel to Geelong to compete with the coveted Rotax Nationals green plate. Ian Nichols has more.
Well, this weekend, News Geelong is going karting. We're out here at the Beckley Park Complex for the Rotax National Championships. The best of the best are here from all over Australia and New Zealand. And we're talking with the people who made it possible for this to happen.
It's the Nationals this weekend. So everyone from all around Australia. We've got drivers from New Zealand that have come out representing New Zealand as well. And like they're from Queensland, from WA. We've got quite a few drivers from all over Australia, which is good. A lot of big teams are here as well. Yep, it's all fighting for the green plate. They're all after that number one green plate.
And I understand that goes to the winner of each division here over the weekend.
Yes, that's correct. They're championship classes like the Rotax Heavy, Rotax Light and Junior Max Light. They're all championship classes, so they get the green plate. And then they're all fighting out as well to go to the World Finals. Like we run a series over the year on the east coast of Australia. And at the end of the series, they take their top 6 scoring rounds. And then we give an invitation to those people to go to the World Finals in Dubai at the end of the year with Rotax. And the only way you can get there is by winning your series in your country.
Most Formula 1 drivers you'll find these days even currently have go-karts and drive go-karts in between their F1 races due to the practice restrictions that they have. So it's a great stepping stone to use the sport to train your eye and keep your fitness and knowledge as well.
Well, when you're on tight little circuits of 780 metres, I would think that would sharpen your reflexes considerably.
Yeah, it's definitely quite quick. Like, for instance, you go and race a go-kart and then go jump in a car, everything just feels so much slower in a car. It's quite a lot.
It's a fantastic time of the year when we have national championships here at Geelong. We've got a big history of hosting major events here, so probably the number one club in Australia for these types of, like I said, bigger one-off national championships.
Yes,
we're specialists, so to speak.
Well, it is a special time, and you do it more than once a year. Of course, you're renowned for hosting major events here.
Yes, we are. Like this year and next year, we would have run Victorian State Open Championships, Rotax National Championships, which we have here. We also have the Formula 100 National Championships, which is another specific private promoter event. And of course, over the years, we've run Australian national titles, the overall national championships 3 or 4 times in the last 20 years as well.
At the Rotax National Go-Kart Championships out here at Beckley Park, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Jeff Goodfellow is as tender as he is tough, as hard as he is soft. And as he begins to talk, you realise that he is a really strong-hearted bloke, as Merrill Friend reports.
An afternoon with Jeff Goodfellow will be a poetry reading by an amazing man with an amazing story. He tells us about his life after carpentry with a broken back and a battle with cancer. So it's a terrific afternoon at the Courthouse Arts.
Jeff's a poet from Adelaide. He's a performance poet, and Courthouse Arts and a group of young people volunteering for them wanted to get Jeff down here to perform. So he's actually coming down in September as part of the Melbourne Writers' Festival. And Jeff's poetry is really good because it's really down to earth. And he actually used to be a carpenter, and he broke his back. And that's how he started writing poetry, because he couldn't work. So he's a real interesting character, and he's down promoting his book Waltzing with Jack Dancer, which is it's about his recent battle with cancer. As you can see, he's got a pretty nasty scar that's right there down along his throat. So he's going to be talking about that, and he's got a whole collection of poems about his experience and his ultimate survival. It's just really uplifting and good to listen to.
Fantastic. So where and when?
It's going to be at the Courthouse Arts Gallery at 2:30 p.m. on September the 4th, so it's a Sunday arvo, and tickets are only $10.
And where can people get them from?
Well, you can order them over the Courthouse Arts website, or you can call the Courthouse Arts phone number, so it's courthousearts.org.
Merrill Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Merrill. On the northern side of Geelong, Lara continues to grow as a township and an active community that includes the progressive Lara Sporting Club complex. News Geelong spoke with Lara Football Club President Brendan McAuliffe at a day of local footy, which is real footy. The Lara Football Club adds a firm tradition to the township of Lara, and the president of their football club, Brendan McAuliffe, joins us. Brendan, an important part of the community, Lara.
Oh, look, absolutely, Graham. It's a huge part of the community, right from Auskick through to senior football. Something like, I think last count was 580, 600 participants, mate.
And in a single township on its own, you've got this big sporting club complex behind us, which has different entities within it.
Yeah, that's correct, mate. It's made up of footy, cricket, netball, soccer, baseball and the golf club.
So it's shared right throughout the community, and it's great. Today's been a special day for the ladies.
Yes, it is Ladies' Day, Ladies' Afternoon, Graham. Yeah, so I'm sure they'll kick on into the evening, no doubt.
And we're seeing a growing economy and a growing population out here in Lara, which obviously adds towards the strength of the different entities that the club represents, and in your case, football.
Oh, look, yeah, absolutely, mate. Each year the Auskickers are growing, and there's, I think down at Grand Lakes alone, there's, last count I think it was 600-700 blocks or something like that, and still growing and growing. So, yeah.
And over the years, we've seen significant improvement in facilities out here at the Mill Road Reserve, which we friendly here in Geelong call the Snake Pit.
Yeah, that's correct. The new change rooms have just been up and running now for a couple of years, and the council's putting in another oval number 4 over at the back. We've just got all new lights, and the bistro and the sporting club itself is going to have some major renovations done next year.
And of course, we've got Geelong Junior Finals coming out to be played at Lara again for the second year in a row on the 2 ovals that you mentioned.
Yeah, that's correct, mate. Yeah, it was really successful last year, and the junior committee done a mighty job, and hopefully the weather's in our favour again for next week and they can do it all again.
How do you manage the complex and the entities, particularly in the football area, with volunteers? Good support?
Oh, yeah, it is good support, but like every other footy club and clubs throughout Geelong, it's getting harder and harder to find more volunteers, Graham. It's there's a lot more things out there for people to do this day and age, so it does fall back on the same few more often than not. But, there's other people putting up their hands up quite regularly.
Looking ahead to 2012 for the Lara Football Club, looking for more success?
Oh, look, absolutely. Ben Harris, today was his last day as coach, and Ben has been absolutely sensational for the last 3 years. And look, hopefully he'll stay on as a player next year. And we're way down the track in finding a new coach, which we hope to make an announcement in probably 3 or 4 weeks' time.
So the turn for 2012, and then once the new coach is approved or appointed, come the players.
Come the players, mate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bring it on.
And the junior development that you've put in place starting to show success.
Yeah, look, it is. It is. Next year's going to be interesting with the revamp of the under-18 comp. We'll see how that all pans out. But we need to get our juniors more into Division 1, and we're working strongly towards that.
Thank you, Brendan. This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with sport and weather after this.